Going back to the arcade, Germanium. That pedal should not be able to do that. That's just insane. Got a bit of range to it, doesn't it? Yeah, you know.
That's just incredible.
Well,
Andy.
we're here on actually a very special occasion. As a lot of you know, we released a pedal back in January called the Mk3 Driver, but it came to our attention that there was a copyright issue. Robert received a letter, a very nice letter saying this might be an issue. And so instead of it being a problem further, we just thought, let's take the high road. We'll have to rename it, which is kind of a drag because this pedal has been, was it the most successful?
The most successful pedal to date at Keeley. So it was tremendous to see the acceptance and the range of people coming back going, now that is a professional sounding overdrive.
Well, and again, I think it's a tribute to, and what I remember first saying to you when we found out that there was an issue, we were crushed because we knew how well the pedal was doing, loved the name and how it revered the original circuit, and then all the modifications that have been done over the years, thanks to your original mods and then the things that we've worked on together. Yeah. But my first thing I said to you said, look, we can call it anything because what people know is that, once you've released a pedal and the things that we've collaborated on, they know that there's been a lot of time and love and dedication put into it. And so yeah. I know that that's something that's very valued. So I'm very honored by that. I know you guys are too. And so so we had a good time, coming up with very funny names. I thought just change it to MEWS.
Yeah. Muse.
Put a cat on there. One day we'll show you the mock-ups. But you came up with the name Mk3 Driver, and so what instantly I loved about that, because it is the third iteration of the design of all the mods that have been done, and it's our third pedal because we had of course the Halo, which I was using quite a bit of there in my intro because it's an always on pedal for me.
So like you said, it's the third iteration of kind of you working with my blues driver circuits, in fact, and the modifications to that, because we had the old blue one, which we started with the Fat mod, and then we got together and we did the Super AT mod, and so this is really the third incarnation of you working with the blues driver circuits and mods that I've done.
And for those that don't know, the Super AT mod is in this pedal. It, it's that. So if you're in the AT drive mode and AT tone mode, that's the main mod setting that's in the Super AT mod. And
the Super AT mod has that toggle. This is the toggle that's on the red Super AT mod.
It's fat, it's dynamic, it's got an incredible amount of harmonic content. Sometimes maybe that the low end might be a little too woofy, and that's what kind of drove us to what Rob came up with, trying the Germanium.
Yep.
Going to flick that down on the drive side to the RK. It's a little less gainy. So it's going to be there's going to be a little more clarity in some of the single notes, especially in the low register. it's again such range, and that's just going between the mode of the silicon and the germanium. But I've been tending to live on the germanium side. I like for certain chordal things, I like the beefier, but the single note, I'm going to want that germanium. So I mean that if you know my playing at all, that basic tone is essential, and that was kind of my selfish reason for wanting to do what's now the Mk3 Driver, was just getting to that place where I can play these these solo pieces. I mean that's that tone. There's such clarity and ability, and there's such dynamic range. If I want to dig in, I can get a little dirt. If I lighten up, so that was one of the unexpected things with in the germanium mode on the drive side, being able to crank the drive. That original blues driver circuit you could never get that much gain without it just completely flubbing out. Now I'm just going to keep all the settings the same, but I'm going to flip it up to the original silicon. You'll hear it gets. It's not horrible, but not as tone I would have used. Going back to the RK Germanium. Either way you go, you're going to find some great tones. But when you start getting as specific as some of us do, it's nice to have that flexibility. And again, I'm so thrilled with that flexibility.
Nothing has changed on the inside of the new Mk3 driver. It's the exact same sound as the other one. It's just the title change. In fact, we had the people from Audio Precision down who make all the test equipment that we use to verify that each one of these things sounds as amazing as you do. Wow. And so we have 5 of these machines running around, and we put the same set of tests to the new Mk3, of course. Awesome. And we're really pleased with the sound.
Well, man, but thank you, Robert, for again just
you're
making lots of people happy. We've gotten so much amazing feedback.
The feedback has been astronomical.
Lyle Workman. If you're not, you should know Lyle Workman. In case you don't, one of the great guitar players out there, and he's uber creative. And he sent us a couple of tracks using the pedal formerly known as, but the Mk3 Driver. We got a kind of a Prince thing going on, don't we?
That's right. Just change it to a symbol here before too long.
It could be just an M and just be the driver. Right. I like that. Yeah, give us your suggestions, folks. But anyway, but it's always such a joyous thing to where, again, I use the word selfish a lot. I guess that's maybe not the best way to frame it, but again, I'll have when we start working, there's a very specific things that we're going for, and then when the pedal gets released, and it's so gratifying if and when it connects with other players, and they're finding things that they love in it, not necessarily just guys that got my name or your name on them, but it's genuinely this awesome thing. The halo is just incredible, the amount of people that gravitated towards that. But now with the new Mk3 Driver, pedal formerly known as, so much great feedback and people really finding, how much tone they can get out of it. And so thank you all that have had a part of this.
I'm really excited because you're our first artist with the new enclosures, built with our laser cutting and advanced CNC bending. So it's great, man. It's really nice to be partnered with you on our first enclosures that we're building ourselves. It's been a blast.
Oh.
It's been a blast.
Well, congrats on the whole new drive line. It's like, I remember at the time we were working on the Halo, I said, yeah, we're going to revamp our drive line. And man, I'd say quite successful. And I'm happy to be any small part of that, because it's just a joy when the intent is so positive and so pure with just, let's get this right. Let's get some tones, you know?
Yeah.
So kudos,
I have to thank you for the opportunity to work with you, because, you know, again, the results speak for themselves. This is our most successful thing after 22 years of doing pedals.
That's incredible.
That's incredible. That's
thank
really
you.
incredible.
Thank you all for
It sounds
checking
that
it out.
good.
Yeah, just have fun, plug in. You're going to find an incredible range of tones, man.